I replayed a very old game, mostly because South Park made me real nostalgic.
Oh?
I replayed in its entirety Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah.
I think that game was remembered fondly because people only remember level 1 and 2.
Yeah, because children don't get very far.
Level 6 and 7 are bastards.
Yeah.
I spent an hour of my life playing Mission 6. Yeah, Mission 6 on level 6, which is you're forced into the Globex villain car, and you have a minute and 40-ish to destroy a bunch of lasers. Laser giving out booths, and then once you destroy the last one, you have 50 seconds to get back to where you started.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Okay. Yeah. In any car, that'd be hard.
Do you know what's also harder?
Go ahead.
They put those fucking laser booths in locations which are so bastardy that there's always NPCs clustered around them, and if you hit an NPC while driving in your car, it gives you a massive boost to your hit and run meter. Do you know what's harder than trying to get to that spot in 50 seconds? Trying to do it with police after you at the same time.
Oh boy.
It was a very miserable experience. I still love that game to death, but boy, do I fucking hate.
Just in general, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I will admit, like, during those last 2 levels, I'm just thinking, man, you really wouldn't need to do much to re-release this.
No.
Like, you could keep the graphics and everything. Like, I'm sure people would bitch if you just re-released it with the current graphics. But, well, I say current graphics, it was like 2005, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like all you have to do is like pump up the anti-aliasing, because like art styles like that, it's the Simpsons art style. It's kind of timeless, and all you have to do is do the same thing but with higher fidelity.
If they really wanted to go all out, they'd try and do some cell shading weirdness,
which isn't really even that hard.
Yeah, I know,
days.
but it's arguably not good in 3D.
Yeah, fair enough.
What was it? I think Borderlands did okay. Was that cell shading? Am I making that up?
Borderlands was a weird one where it was its own kind of style. That was like it was like a living comic.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then it was weird because they tried to keep it up for Borderlands 3, but because they updated the graphics a bit too much, it no longer looked like it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looked more like a regular game, and because it was a lot more charming in Borderlands 1 and 2.
Absolutely. But yeah, Simpsons Hit and Run is great. I don't think I'll ever bother 100%ing that game.
I don't blame you.
Whenever I play this game, I always get all the collector cards because that's the only thing where I'm like, yeah, that's pretty easy. I do all the side missions and the side races. I watched the Itchy and Scratchy cartoon that you get for unlocking, for collecting all the collector's cards, and it really annoyed me, Rick.
Oh?
It's called 500 Meter Gash.
Oh, okay.
Which would imply that it's Scratchy that's the cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which implies that Scratchy would get, like, cut to death. No, Itchy pumps him full of steroids and his heart explodes.
Okay.
How does that make sense, Rick?
I mean, no. yeah, it's
it's
dumb.
It's also animated in engine, so it looks really shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, great game. Honestly, holds up still. If you want to replay an old PS2 game, Hit and Run is still pretty good. Although those last 2 levels are infuriating.
Yes.